Hello friends, welcome to my channel Fusion Next Gen Learning. If you're first time viewer on my channel, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get latest update from Fusion Next Gen Learning. In today's demonstration, we are going to cover one more feature that Oracle has recently introduced. They enhance the user experience for configuration the sub-inventories and the locators. You can access the sub-inventories and locators from the inventory management UI itself within the supply chain execution, as well as you can configure the sub-inventories and the locators from the setup and maintenance too. Earlier, there won't be any possibilities that you can create, configure the sub-inventories and the locator from the inventory management work area. How we can enable the feature? We can use the feature. Most important thing is that if you want to grant the privilege to the user to manage their inventory of sub-inventories and the locator, you have to set up the admin profile option that is default inventory organization so that they won't have the access to the other inventory organizations. As well as super user will have all the inventory organization access. They can manage, they can do. Earlier, there are no ways to provide the feasibility for users to manage the sub-inventory and the locator until unless you provide the access at some extent to the setup and maintenance area. So let's begin with the setup part and we'll see how we can use such feature and having the Redwood theme, the experience, UI experience. So for that, you have to go to the setup and maintenance. Within the setup and maintenance, you have to go to the offerings. Within the offerings, you have to select your offerings called manufacturing and supply chain materials management. And within that, you have to click on the opt-in features. Within the opt-in features, you have to go to the inventory management. And within the inventory management, you have to select feature called manage subinventories and locators on redesigned pages. Now, if you notice that this is going to be enabled from the 24C. So you can enable this if you are on the 24A, you can enable it and start using the features. Now, once you enable the features, if you go to the supply chain execution and within the supply chain execution area, if you notice to the inventory management, you have task added called configure subinventories. That is the now the name. And within the configure subinventories, you can have access to your inventory organizations. And within that inventory organization, you can configure your subinventories. If you click on the create, you have an same options available, but it's having the some flexibility within the same page you have. So you can set, let's say, locator subinventory we are giving, and now we'll have the location detail and date. So all the attributes are there. If you have locator controlled, then you can enable the locator control also. If you are using the subinventory groups that you can use the par settings also. You can use the sourcing, the lead times. You can use the DFFs also. And you can simply click on the submit and close. So once you click on the submit and close, it will create the subinventories. And if you notice that now it is in active status. If you click on the subinventories, within the subinventories, you have an manage information. You can see all the information in single view. And if you have any item to be associated, you can do that also. And if you have the locators also, you can create the locators also. You have the download options. You can say the export, so that you can download or export whatever the item associated or the subinventories you can export. So if you click on the export, entire data will be exported. If you want, you can search. So let's say we are searching about subinventories. So it will be easy to search within the UI. And if you have multiple, you can select your inventory organization from the drop down. So that is the drop down available, where from you can click and you can get to your particular inventory org required subinventories based on your business need. So the idea is that you can now easily access the subinventories task, the locator task, from the inventory management work area. Now there are few important points that needs to be understand. So if you notice that these are the features that you can manage within this feature. So you can create your subinventories, you can enter your subinventory details, you can click on the locator details also, you can associate your item within the subinventory and the locators. You can manage your item details as well. You can associate locator with the items. And who can access the feature once you opt the feature? So user must be having these role. So specifically, if you notice that this particular feature to be used by the user, they must be having this duty role. And whoever having these privilege in their roles, they can access these features from the UI itself. So this is how you can achieve this feature, use this feature, start using it, and implement to your business. Thank you. Thank you for watching my channel, Vision Action Learning. Keep subscribing, keep watching. Happy learning.